Hey there, and welcome to the weekly Asylum and Immigration Reform Recap, where I share with you 5 stories of interest for asylum seekers and those who want to stay updated on immigration news. This week, we're discussing
new statistics reveal immigration courts faced a surge, hitting 3 million cases. Appeals board insists on full details and immigration court notices up front. Senate immigration reform and Texas proposals up in the air. Republicans move to impeach DHS Secretary over border issues. New York program turns asylum seekers into chefs, boosting culinary scene.
I'm Brian Manning, and I used to be an asylum officer with the government, but now, as an asylum lawyer, I help immigrants all over the country to secure their future in America through asylum. Alright, let's get to the news. First,
newly released statistics confirm that America's immigration courts grappled in fiscal year 2023 with an unprecedented surge, seeing caseloads soar to over 3 million. Despite the Executive Office for Immigration Review's best efforts, including an all-time high of 734 judges, the backlog ballooned from 1.8 million at fiscal year's start to nearly 2.5 million by its close. Asylum applications, though slightly declining to 937,611, still mark a near tenfold increase from 2008, highlighting the system's overwhelming tilt toward defensive claims by border arrivals. The year saw a stark reduction in affirmative asylum applications, plummeting to the lowest since 2008, as focus intensified on the southern border. Alarmingly, asylum grant rates dipped to a mere 14.4%, the lowest in over a decade, even as denial rates also hit historic lows. This paradox underscores a judicial process where nearly 61% of cases end without a decisive adjudication, suggesting a massive number of administrative dismissals.
And up next for update number 2.
In a landmark ruling, the Board of Immigration Appeals rejected the Department of Homeland Security's latest attempt to amend a deficient removal notice, highlighting a rigorous enforcement of procedural integrity in immigration law. The board deemed DHS's retroactive provision of hearing details via Form I-261 as inadequate, emphasizing that a notice to appear document must contain complete hearing information up front, and that providing the information in subsequent amendments won't suffice. This ruling aligns with the Supreme Court's stance against piecemeal notifications, as established in 2 recent cases, which mandate that notices to appear must be fully detailed in a single document to be valid. The BIA decision marks a significant affirmation of the necessity for precision and fairness in the issuance of deportation notices, impacting thousands of similar cases. Many deportation orders in cases with deficient notices to appear could be overturned as a result of the BIA decision.
Alright, it's time for our 3rd immigration update.
A storm brews in Texas as a Senate immigration reform hits a wall, according to local Congressman Roger Williams. In a bold statement, Williams and House Speaker Mike Johnson have voiced strong opposition to the Senate's bipartisan effort to pass a new immigration law, labeling it as inadequate and a promoter of bad behavior. Central to their criticism is a controversial provision allowing up to 5,000 asylum seekers to cross the border before presidential intervention to effectively shut the border down. Amidst this political standoff, President Biden urges Congress for the power to enact meaningful reform. Concurrently, Williams pushes for the so-called STOP Act, seeking to empower Texas with both physical and financial defenses in battling the border crisis. Meanwhile, a convoy of trucks descends on Eagle Pass, Texas, apparently to spotlight the border town in the national debate on border security. Eagle Pass braces for impact, hoping for peaceful advocacy while fearing potential unrest. This unfolding drama underscores the deep divisions and urgent calls for action in America's border policy discourse.
By the way, if you want to stay updated on asylum and immigration reform news, then make sure to press the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss the next video. Okay, moving on, we're ready for update number 4.
House Republicans made a controversial move to impeach the Department of Homeland Security Secretary over his handling of the southern border. In a party line vote, the House Homeland Security Committee advanced impeachment articles accusing the Secretary of high crimes and misdemeanors. This sets up a full House vote, though the date is not yet set. Republicans claim the Secretary has failed to maintain operational control of the border, but legal experts say the evidence doesn't meet the bar for impeachment. The Biden administration calls it a sham. While the Secretary is unlikely to be convicted in the Democrat-controlled Senate, the move shows building pressure from the Republican base to hold the administration accountable on immigration ahead of the 2024 election. The issue plays well for the Republican base. Though risky, House leaders believe targeting the Secretary will rally voters. The vote underscores immigration as a defining issue, with Republicans and Democrats deadlocked on solutions as migrant crossings surge.
And finally, our fifth immigration update for this week.
New York's culinary scene is getting a flavorful boost thanks to a novel program that's turning asylum seekers into restaurant-ready cooks. The initiative, led by Careers Through Culinary Arts programs with the governor's support, aims to fast-track immigrants into the food service industry. This pilot project not only equips participants with essential cooking skills, but also aids in overcoming language barriers by providing much of the training in Spanish. Each trainee graduates with a New York City food handler certificate, ready to spice up kitchens across the Big Apple. Amid a staffing crunch, this program offers a dual benefit, addressing the city's labor shortage while empowering new arrivals with job opportunities. It's a testament to New York's innovative approach to integrating immigrants into the community, blending culinary arts with social inclusion to create a recipe for success.
And that concludes this week's immigration news. If you want to win asylum in the United States, then you should call my office today. We help people all over the country, so it doesn't matter where you are. Call us now to schedule an Asylum Strategy Session so that we can assist you in securing your future in America through asylum. Again, I'm Brian Manning, and it's an honor to serve you in your immigration journey.